Hey, welcome to video number 160 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things
BNI and networking, as you have up on your back screen.
I have it right there. No, there you are. Yes. Wow. Woohoo. I am Mark Simmons, like it also says right up there above my shoulder. And Hazel, do you know that number 160 this past year, 2021, we've had 42,000 minutes of Walker This Way videos watched.
Wow, that's a lot of watching.
I think it is. That's a lot of. I think I'm probably responsible for 40,000 of those minutes, but we've had a lot of minutes being watched. We're really appreciative of those that watch our Walker This Way videos and learn something from them.
And we do get feedback on occasion from them, and every now and then someone will give us a great question or a great topic.
Absolutely.
Or next year.
You were even invited into a chapter in Ireland, was it?
Yeah, I got invited to Ireland because they've been using the Walker This Way as their education moment. So they've been using it for like a year or so. And they just invited me, could you come to the meeting and talk to us live? So I actually did go in and do a little Walker This Way for them.
Yeah, that's really great. So listen, Hazel, in March of 2020, when we went into lockdown, and we went in the BNI world to BNI online as opposed to in person.
Yeah.
Part of one of the things we talked about then was we're really fortunate to have BNI, but we're fortunate to have this online platform. And what a lot of people from outside of BNI realized is what we have in BNI is what they want and need, which is community and support and all these pieces, right? The relationships at the time.
Yeah.
Now let's fast forward to today. We are still online, at least in BC. We are.
BC, you are, yeah.
Right? Not all parts of BC we are, but we're still kind of in the same place a little bit. And we are even more fortunate and more grateful because of all the chaos of what the last year and a half has been, no matter where you are in the world, of having these communities and these relationships that have stuck with it, and we stuck with each other.
Yeah. And that's when you need people the most, when you need your network the most is in times of turmoil, right? When things are not good. When things are good, it's nice, but I don't need my network. It's not as critical. But when things are not good, even personally or globally, like we have right now, having that community of people who I look forward to seeing, even if it's online, while I crave to see them in person, the fact that I still see them online and maybe for a one-to-one, that makes a difference, right? Because I know there's a group of people who will miss me if I don't show up. They'll wonder where I'm at because I'm there all the time. Yeah. So I think that makes a huge difference in how you get through this chaos.
Yeah, I know I've had discussions with a lot of members about loneliness, the loneliness that they've gone through, in their lives, and how the members who they've built these relationships with in their own chapters have filled that void for them.
Yeah, exactly. Right, the huddles that we do with our team, like tomorrow, I'm meeting with a couple of team members, and we're having lunch together tomorrow. Right, I'm looking forward to sitting down and having a nice lunch and conversation with them. Now, these are a couple of people who are a little more reluctant to be in all of the big crowds, and I'm I'm not a crowd girl anyway. Right. So when things get really crowded, I get a little antsy. But I'm looking forward to sitting down with them face to face. I've missed them. Right. So we've had a few meetings off and on throughout the year, and we're going to do that tomorrow. And I think that's something that our chapters are starting to do now, is just doing small little get-togethers, sitting down and saying hi.
Yeah.
It gets us through the day.
And I think where we're pointing in at least for this number 160, that's 3 years of doing videos, is to that we're grateful for the community that we have.
Yeah.
And that we've built and that we continue to move forward with. And I know, we ran some stats, and closed business here in British Columbia for the year is the same as any other year, even outside of pandemic.
Yeah.
The Crow's business didn't change amongst the members. Globally, it's like something like $18 billion in closed business in the last 12 months, around there. Don't quote me. So business passing back and forth hasn't changed. So communities are still being supported financially. Families are being supported. Our lives are being supported for most of us. Yes, there was some who that wasn't the case. Yet they still are able to rely on their BNI relationships to help them through these tough times.
Even personally, not just professionally.
Right.
Even personally reached out to one another and supported. We had a member pass away, and that member had paid for a 2-year membership. And the wife asked if we could, it's in the South region where Lanny works the franchise for me, but the wife asked, could we take that 2nd year and scholarship it to someone who just needs the extra help? Right. So we're working on doing that for her. So, it's they see ways to help each other too. Right. And even in her grief of losing her husband, a longtime BNI member, she knew how important BNI was to him and the difference that it made. And so she wants to pass that on to someone else. And that's what we need, is that community of people who care about one another. And I really think our chapters do that. They care about one another.
Absolutely. And, this is our last video of 2021. And so we want to say that we have a ton of gratitude for all the members in BNI, our supporters. We hope we still have our number 1, 2, and 3 fans. Our global fans, our number 1 fans. We had one in Japan.
Well, that would clearly have Ireland now.
Ireland and my mom.
And your mom.
So hopefully they're all still in place. I'm not sure about my mom. I'll double check with her, but I'm sure the other 2 are. But we're grateful for all the people who listen to the videos, take a part away, and hopefully that helps you with your community and your business. And it's something we're going to continue to do, the Walker This Way videos. We enjoy doing them. We have fun with them.
We have fun with them. And I really appreciate all of the hard work that our teams do for us, our chapter consultants and our member consultants.
Yeah.
Because they really invest a lot of their time in helping the chapters and the members. And I think they've played a big role in caring about the chapters they're responsible for.
Definitely. They not only are supporting the members in their own chapters, and they're looking after their own businesses and families and communities and lives. And they've taken this other step, leveled up step, to say, now I want to help other chapter members in other chapters. And it takes up more of their time. And we are super grateful to everything that they commit to in supporting each other.
Yeah. And I think we end the year with our last huddles. And those last huddles are really about just appreciating how hard we've worked and succeeded to thrive. We've succeeded in helping so many people thrive, and we have also been able to thrive, but it's taken many hands.
It has. And that's what community is about.
Yeah.
Right. It takes a community. It takes a village. It takes this to create success. And you're all part of this. If you're watching this, you're part of it.
We're all part of it. And for those people who are not members of BNI, and maybe you don't have a network, this is the reason you build a network when things are good, when you don't need it, because then they're there in times like the last couple of years to really stand up and support one another.
Absolutely. So we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas if you celebrate, a Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas, an amazing New Year. Get some time with your friends if you like them, alone if you don't like your friends. Whatever you choose, the choice is
Whatever
yours.
you want to make your holiday.
Whatever you want to make it. And we're going to be back in 2022 and continue going, building the relationships, keeping the community supported, and away we go. And Hazel Walker, I appreciate you and thank you.
I appreciate you. You know, I wouldn't do these if I didn't have you. Someone said, how are you so consistent? I go, that's because I have a partner who helps me.
That's right. The calendar goes ding and we record.
We record.
So good. All righty. Not even until next time, until next year, Hazel Walker.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.